This is a quick test with the Sony ZV-1 on the Zhiyun Crane M3. It's definitely worth it to have this gimbal because you actually get the wider field of view as well as the stabilization, which is not very good on the ZV-1 without a gimbal. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. So this is how much it crops in on the ZV-1 in active stabilization. The good thing is I can just use the optical stabilization. Even though I don't really need it with a gimbal, I like it to take out the micro jitters. With the active stabilization, and I'm arm's length away from the camera right now. And this is the same arm's length away from the camera in steady mode, so there's no crop penalty. So this is shooting in 4K 30 as well, so there is a little bit of crop with that. But it definitely makes it more vloggable, if that's a term, with the ZV-1 with the Zhiyun Crane M3. Now this is just the image stabilization, and you can see it's a lot more jumpy. Again, without the gimbal, so there's just a comparison between the two. So you can kind of get a frame of reference. So here's active stabilization on the ZV-1 without the gimbal. So you can kind of get an idea how that is. And you can do catalyst browse as well, but it's a very slow process and you can only do one file at a time, so it takes a while to do it. And you do get the additional crop penalty because it has to crop in for the digital zoom. So this is the Zhiyun Crane M3 with the ZV-1 4K 30 with just the optical stabilization, so the only crop is 4K. So this gives you a good idea of how much the gimbal allows the additional field of view as well as the stabilization it provides. So from a vlogging standpoint, this is just with my hand out. This is what the image looks like, because obviously I'm not cropped in as much, which helps the ZV-1 because it has a tight frame when you're zoomed in with active stabilization. So this is just a quick vlogging test of how the Sony ZV-1 and the Zhiyun Crane M3 work together for better stabilization, as well as you don't have the crop penalty for the active stabilization built into the ZV-1. That concludes this quick video looking at the Zhiyun Crane M3 with the ZV-1 mounted on it. The nice thing is, if you ever upgrade your camera, you definitely have the additional weight load that the M3 can handle. If you ever upgrade from the ZV-1 to either like the ZV-10 or maybe the Sony A7C. So, hope you liked the video. If you did, click the like button and subscribe if you want to see more content like this.